Hello, all, and welcome to the next part of the Ninja Turtles NECA unboxings. Um, kind of went over a lot of the stuff from, I guess you could say, the first movie. Now we're getting into the second movie with Super Shredder. And this is real tall and kind of big box, so I'm trying to get it all in the frame. It's probably not all there, but it's all right. I was not going to get this. I was just going to kind of be content with getting the stuff from the first movie. And then maybe Toka and Razar later. And then my brother told me I had to get this. And of course, as you all know, I'm a big wrestling fan. And he told me I had to get this because it doubles as a Kevin Nash figure. So, yeah, that was kind of a sad moment. I had to agree with him. And deep down, I kind of did really want it. I was kind of forcing myself not to get it. And then he said that. And it was like, yeah, gonna have to kind of get it. Funny enough, I ordered mine from NECA. I pre-ordered it. It came that first week. They shipped the first set of these out. But it's funny because like just a couple weeks later, there were like a lot of these at my Walmart. I know I saw two, which were gone the next day, but then later they got even more of them. So there was like a whole rack of these Super Shredders at my Walmart, like right around the time they came out. But and you know, it's kind of funny in hindsight. You know, you pre-order it from NECA and you pay a lot for shipping, and you get it, and it's great. And then you see it at Walmart, and you're like, "Well, I could have waited." But then you never know. If I had waited, my Walmart never would have got them. It would have been like the opposite effect. So either way, it's pretty cool. You got the poster, the silhouette of Toka and Razar, Super Shredder at the bottom. Side view, like I said, I know it's it's a tall box, so you kind of can't see all of it in the camera frame. On the back, we've got Secret of the Ooze, him holding the canister and everything. We got this great window boxing. It just opens up with Velcro, little Velcro dot. Yeah, so I know you can't see it. I'm sorry, kind of cutting off the heads here. But yeah, let's go ahead and open him up and get a better look at this guy. I've been waiting to open this one for a while. He's kind of just been sitting there waiting. Okay. There we go. Oh, well. Pulled out the back. There we go. Okay, I actually got him out. Alright, there we go. So there he is. Kind of looking like, I'm not gonna lie, kind of looks like the Phantom on steroids. Yeah, we got the cloth cape in the back. Kind of a metallic-y cloth cape. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's just start taking this guy all out the box. Try to be careful cutting some of these. I'm just going to say this now. Like I said, I bought this from NECA. Funny little I like it when you find packaging errors. This thing is supposed to wrap around his arm, and it's just not. It's just like completely one piece that just failed to wrap around the arm. That's funny. I just love little packaging errors like that on a first run. So that's funny. Let me see. Get it here. Okay. Trying to be careful about how I cut this one because I don't want to mess with the cape. That would kind of be the biggest mistake you could make on this one, is if you're cutting everything, be careful with the cape sticking out the back. Alright, I think I got him. Okay, let's see if we can get him out. Oh no, he's got one around the head too. I did not notice that one. Well, good thing I didn't just pull. there we go. All right. That was kind of awkward. Watch out for the one around the neck. That one's like really tight. I'm sure that's just mine. But here we go. My God, the lifts on this bastard. I mean, Kevin Nash was a tall dude. Did he need lifts too? This guy is stiff in the joints. I'm trying to get him all in frame, and I just can't because he's like so big. So I'm sorry, I'm kind of cutting off the head here. There we go. Okay, let's get that turned. There we go. Trying to get him kind of all straightened out like he should be. All right. Let's get this one kind of straightened out. Let's get the arm. There we go. Like that. Yeah, he came all kind of turned sideways in that box. We got the cape. If we can kind of bring in underneath the shoulder pads, if you can see. Like I said, I'm sorry he's so tall and I just can't fit him in the entire frame. There we go. All right. There we go. There is our super shredder. Wow. That is a big dude. Okay. So we got him out of the box. I'll get more on him later. Let me just kind of get the accessories out of here. Okay. So it looks like we got 5 different hands that he comes with. In addition to the ones he has, that's a total of 7. And then we have his... Carefully cut this out. Okay. Then we have his weapon, his kind of dual blade staff thing. I don't know what that's called. I'm sure there's a name for it. And then little pieces of plastic everywhere. Last thing is his little ooze canister. I mean, the movie is called Secret of the Ooze. So there we got that. Awesome. And then back to him. If I set him back here, there you can see him now. I just had to move him back. It's not as close. So yeah, weapon. Pretty much like all the a lot of the Ninja Turtles accessories that I've kind of talked about before. This is pretty delicate. It just feels like it would break at any second. I don't even know how I'm gonna until I can display them properly. I don't know where I'm gonna store this. I don't know if it'll fit in one of the bags that I use for these. I use comic book bags, so you would think so, but hell, it might not. I don't know. Canister. As for hands, we got open hands for both. Kind of like Freddy Krueger hands because he's all transformed and stuff. Open hands, closed but open hands for weapons and stuff. He comes already with the fists, and then he's got one more kind of wider open hand, and I'm guessing that's for the ooze canister. Yeah, there you go. That's for the ooze canister. So here you go with that. Weapon, I'm sure just slides right into the... oh, that's a little rough, actually. You might have to, kind of like with Leonardo and his swords, might have to kind of warm this up and open it a little to get the actual weapon totally in there. I don't want to stretch it out too much right here. But yeah, either way, I'm sure like if I pushed enough, it would go in. Like I said, though, these are kind of delicate, and I feel like every time I'm forcing one into a hand, it feels like it's going to break. I'm sure it won't, but I'd rather not take the chance right now. And then, of course, we have him. There he is, way in the back there, because that's kind of the only way I can get him into the frame. He looks great. I mean, there's just, all of these do. I keep saying I don't think there's any bad figures in this entire set. I mean, yeah, some of them have their quirks, tight joints, things like that, but like, you know, nothing crazy. He's kind of got that lean going in on the torso where he's kind of leaning in. In terms of articulation, his legs, they're not going too far back or forward, to be honest. That's about all you're getting out of them. They do go kind of far to the side, though, so that makes them better with posability, honestly, and standing. Arms, pretty tight, but they go, yeah. His arm, they're not coming up a whole lot to the sides without some real force. Hands, they're turning. These turn, like I said, I was turning the whole thing, trying to get them all set up, because his arms are like backwards and stuff in the box. Head-wise, he's got good head articulation. Right here, he's got that torso joint under the pecs. Not a lot going on there, but it suffices. Super Shredder is one I don't think you're going to be posing necessarily a whole lot. Maybe a couple different fighting stances from when he's fighting the turtles. But, I mean, besides that, I don't think there's a whole lot you really have to do with him, other than maybe get one of his arms up to hold the ooze canister, and a weapon in the other hand. That's about it I really see for him. He's just so big and kind of, thick as an action figure that he's kind of hard to pose, but he does stand on his own just fine. I mean, he's not going anywhere. In that regard, like I said, I'm sorry I'm kind of cutting him off here. It's just he's so big, it's hard to get him entirely in the frame. And I have a feeling Toka and Rizar are probably going to be the same way, so I'm going to apologize in advance for that video. But yeah, I wasn't going to get this guy, and then my brother was like, well, you have to, because it's Kevin Nash, too. Damn it, you're right. Cape can come in a little bit more, so there you go. Looks good. The cape itself is kind of similar to the one that came with that first movie Shredder. The only difference is it's not as kind of tempered. This one kind of feels like all of the silvery kind of shading is all in it, whereas the other one is a little bit more ragged in the silver shading. So that's kind of the way that is. But this one also feels like it's more of just a regular cloth cape. The other one was had the metal wiring in it for posability. So you kind of had that weird metallic-y feel to it. This one just feels more like a regular cloth cape. There's no metal wire for posability or anything. But beyond that, I mean, this figure just... It's a great looking figure. That's all I can say. Same as the other ones, from just a standard standing there, simple posability standpoint, it's perfect for what he has to be. He's not going to be doing a whole lot of posing unless you're just forcing him into positions, which you can do. That's totally cool. I probably won't be doing anything crazy like that. I'll probably just kind of have him there looking menacing with the ooze can, and all that stuff. But yeah, beyond that, he looks good. Again, I apologize if I can, maybe I can just kind of move the camera and just start going. Yeah, there you go. Close up on the face there. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Yeah, he looks good. They even got the shading down on where your color differences are. But yeah, he looks great. Again, I know I sound like a broken record. I keep saying these all look great and everything, and they do. That's just kind of the way it is. They all do look great. Not a bad figure yet. I'm really excited for the next one, because the next set is going to be Toku and Rizar, the most recent one. So yeah, that is Super Shredder, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I apologize again that it's kind of cutting him off a little bit there. It's just he was so tall, it was hard to get him in frame. So yeah.